what I want to show you is a job I've not long just done, a couple of weeks back, but I never did a video on it. Before I put the flywheel back on, I'd like to just quickly talk about this. There's a few people that have mentioned these on YouTube. Mostly, from what I've found, it's the guy from 300 Restorations. Otherwise, there isn't that much on here, but these are far more superior than the Land Rover normal versions. Doesn't matter what you buy, if it's Land Rover genuine, I think what you'll find is that a lot of them out there, Britpart, Bear Mac, all of them, from what the guy at Britannia Restorations has looked into, they're all in the same packaging, they're all in the same style of box, so they probably are all the same ones, which is then the same as what I originally got, which was a genuine one. They're all the same, so it begs to differ, is there any difference? But what we will all say and agree on is that they're all not very good, and they all leak. And if they don't leak at first, they all leak within 6 to 12 months. One of the reasons why they leak is, if I just zoom in onto it, is they sit on the wrong place. So on the standard ones, they sit further back, which isn't very good at all, and it's in the wrong place. I don't know exactly the ins and outs of them, but from all the topics and the stories and the conversations I've had before I bought this one, they said that they sit in the wrong place, they sit too far back, and what they should do is sit here, which is good in one way, because if you've been fitting the older crappier versions, if you was to put this style of one on, you won't have much of a wear further out, which is where it sits now. You'll have a nice fresh seal, and it'll be great. So these are now the best thing to buy, and these are the MWM International. This is what they fit on the 2.8 International, which is the South American engine. Far better seal, better design, and if you look down, you've got 2 extra spaces where you can bolt on to have better seal around here, because this is where they leak, either around here or around the seal itself. And plus, the seal here is far better, it's got better surface area, and it's got a dirt shield, which doesn't come on the standard ones. Just far better. And they're good. The only downside is you've got to drill. So if you've got this wasn't too bad because this was off the chassis. If you're in the chassis and you're underneath, a bit harder. All you got to do is take more time, be patient, think about what you're doing, and get that drill nice and straight, and you'll be fine. Personally, I would do a drill, I think it was a M6, so get your M6 hole, get an M6, just pre-drill it slightly to get your concaved part, then get a smaller drill and drill it, so you get that nice straight line, so a 3.2, something like that, and then finally re-drill it with the correct size, which would be 5.2, something like that, to be able to do an M6 tap, and yeah, you'll be bang on. It's not hard to do, but it's far more worth it, and they will last you a lot longer, and you won't have a messy drive like I did. And I put a genuine one on in the first place and still had a problem. So for everybody out there, these are definitely worth buying. There's a few places you can buy them from. Turner's do them. I think LUF clutches, they do them as well, because I've got a LUF clutch that I'm putting on, which is out of the 2.8 International. So, which is that there. This is already been on, so I've took it off to do some bits and work to the engine bay and that. So but otherwise, no. Yeah, there's a few people that do it. Turner's do it. This is where I've got most of the stuff, information from, is Turner's Engineering. That's where I bought mine from. So if we just scroll down, there's the price. I think it cost you about, what, it's 42 there. I think there's a tenner delivery. So it cost you best part of 52, 55 quid, no more than that. There's another company that does them, but they're slightly dearer than Turner's. I think Turner's was the cheapest out of them all. But if you just look, there's a bit of information about them. Yeah, they're bang on. So yeah, that's it. That's all I wanted to show you. So thank you, and definitely buy yourself one, because it's well worth it.